Hello, cryptid-loving listeners. As a friendly reminder from us here at the Don't Touch My Sasquatch podcast, we frequently make crude jokes, sprinkle our sentences with naughty words, and discuss mature content.
Most of which may not be appropriate for all age groups. Listener discretion is advised. Now please enjoy.
At the height of their power, the Knights Templar had a fleet of ships,
1,
the whole island of Cyprus,
2,
formerly known as Atlantis, callback, watch the Atlantis or listen to the Atlantis episode,
do it.
and even had a vast amount of wealth that, again, they couldn't own individually.
That's a 3. Don't mind the crookedness.
They couldn't own individually, so instead they set up a banking system and provided sizable loans to Western European monarchs and upper-class houses.
Hoorah! That's army, sorry.
What other type of wealth did they accumulate?
I don't know.
Okay, fantastic.
Back to you. Their fault.
In the 8th and final crusade.
Well, the Templar's treasures is what we're going to talk about.
Sweet.
Eventually, the Templar acquired wealth and power above anything that could have been predicted when they first came into being. Archaeologists believe that they would move their gold from numerous mining sites to their treasure towers using a network of tunnels. I originally put underground tunnels, and I realized that's redundant. Underground and tunnels, kind of the same.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
You've clearly never been to my bunker.
Yeah. Yeah. You're drinking. Here's something to get you. Fucker. That's for the yawn part last week. Still tastes like fish?
Oh, God. I don't know something's wrong with it.
Why not? 2 weeks in a row, you're going to start throwing up.
God, it tastes so bad.
If you don't know what happened, watch Patreon episode and you'll learn. Anyways, when the order of the Templar execution went out by the French monarch in 1307, we'll get to that. That's a little foreshadow. The members of the Knights Templar are said to have hidden vast treasures and priceless artifacts that have remained hidden and kept by secret orders.
Ooh.
Not in secret orders. I
Ooh.
almost misspelled that. All right. How long do I have to hold this for? There are many theories.
I got that.
There are many theories as to what and where these treasures are. According to legend, the treasure contains the Holy Grail, the Ark of the Covenant, and the Turin Shroud, which is a piece of cloth which is said to have an impression of a man's face on it, and is generally assumed to have been the material in which Jesus' body was wrapped before being placed in the tomb after his crucifixion. Crucifixion. I'm sorry. I made a word up.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's Easter. Hey, is that his birthday or when he died?
Yep. It's his death. Right before he was crucified. He died in the crucifix, remember?
That's true.
Yeah. Right before his death. And other priceless relics associated with the Israelites of the Old Testament. It is said that these relics have been handed down from generation to generation by secret societies ever since. Yeah, I fucked up.
I didn't say anything.
I can see you.
I can see. I'm watching.
I'm always there.
I got you for 3 minutes.
3 minutes of playtime. Anyways, it is widely believed. No.
You don't think so?
It is widely believed that the Templar were tasked with defending the Holy Grail while occupying the Temple Mount.
Yeah, I've seen Last Crusade.
Yeah. One story by Gerard de Villiers.
Huge to penis.
Huge to penis. His name was Gerard de Villiers.
Okay.
He was a preceptor. Oh, yeah. He was a preceptor of France. Highest ranked officer to be documented as having escaped the prosecution of King Philip IV. Is that 4 or is that 6? I always get confused with my fucking Roman numerals.
If it's before, it's subtract.
4.
If it's after, it's plus.
All right, so King Philip IV. He states that he had been tipped off. Oh, not he. It has been stated that he has been. I'm sorry. Rewind.
Your brother-in-law's a 4.
He is a 4. And?
Say you didn't know that?
Your uncle's a 4.
Yeah.
I don't see the Roman numeral.
Okay.
Roman numeral.
That's his name in my phone.
Is it?
It's got
really?
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Anyways,
it's stated.
Shout out.
That he had been tipped off about the imminent arrests. He then oversees the transportation of 50 horses carrying goods out of Paris before setting sail with 18 extant. Okay. A low flat ship with one or more sails and up to 3 banks of oars, chiefly used for warfare, trade, or piracy. Sorry.
Dope.
Extant.
Hey, it's all
That's what
good.
an
It's pretty
extant
dope.
is,
It's
okay?
called extant.
The destination for these ships has been debated for generations. I just read the...
I'm looking to see what the ship looks like. I enjoy
You're
ships.
not allowed. Ship facts about shit. No. Flip that. Reverse it.
Ship facts about ship. Extant.
So, what happened to these expansive treasures after the order for the Templar execution went out? Well, Lennon's going to get into that. Kidding. I'm not done.
Right.
There have been numerous discoveries in North America with some historical relics and finding... That was not a pause, Josh.
That's okay.
Some historical relics and findings dating back to the Vikings. These findings have led some to conclude that the Templar may have sailed to this and settled in North America.
Oh.
One theory goes that the Earl of Orkney, in Scotland, Henry Sinclair, is believed to have led the voyage to Greenland and North America a century before Christopher Columbus discovered the New World. Sinclair is believed to have been associated with the Templars, and it is said that he came into possession of some of their treasure, which may have included information about lost continents across the Western Sea. Like they knew about the continents.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't the New World, Columbus. Sorry, you fucking murdering rapist piece of shit.
Are we talking about Sinclair?
No, I said
I was
Columbus.
gonna say because somewhere Grandma's like, I know that one.
I know. Columbus, calm down, Mom. This theory also just
fuck Columbus.
Fuck Columbus. This Siri, Hey
Siri.
I don't even have a Siri. This theory also suggests that Sinclair built Rosslyn Chapel in Scotland and that it is covered in Templar symbolism. That is where they believe the Holy Grail may be hidden, somewhere near or beneath the chapel, famously written about in this best-selling novel,
The Da Vinci Code.
by Dan Brown. Nice job.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you. Tear. Another theory comes from the Freemasons who, in the 18th century, claimed to be the successors to a long line of individuals to have secret knowledge of the Holy Grail that had been passed down to them from the time of the Templar.
Jay-Z also has secret knowledge of the Holy Grail.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy Grail. His rap song.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
He goes, Holy Grail.
I don't know it off the top of my head. But Hugh Joseph Schonfield, a 12th century biblical scholar, suggests that the Templars discovered a copy of the Copper Scroll, one of the texts found in the Dead Sea Scrolls, in the 12th century in the tunnel beneath the Temple Mount. As a result, a map was produced in the Holy Land showing where a great amount of treasure from the Second Temple was believed to have been hidden before it was destroyed by the Romans. The theory is based on actual documentation, actual documentary evidence, which remains today from the Dead Sea Scrolls. So it's plausible that there is some hidden treasures. Excellent.
It's fucking dope.
But there's no shortage of theories as to where the Templar treasure is hidden. We touched on a little bit here. I touched on a little bit here. Didn't get deep into it because we only have an hour episode, guys. That's probably going to be pushed to an hour and a half. And to the exact, I didn't finish the other sentence, and to what exactly is in those treasures. One thing seems to be certain, though. They seem to have accumulated an impressive amount of gold, silver, and other precious artifacts. The significance of their collection is so great that some scholars have speculated that the treasure may be the reason for their downfall.
Maybe. Well,
Let's talk about their downfall.
let's talk about the fall of the Templars here, folks.
Yeah. You turned fucking Minnesotan. Let's talk about the fall of... I can't even do it. Folks.
You got some cheese curds?
Don't you know?
Just fucking yelling at this point.
That's kind of our thing.
That's our thing.
We just yell.
Well, The eighth and final crusade ended in 1272.
What about the Ninth Crusade?
Well, that's called the Last Crusade. Indiana Jones fought in that one. The eighth and final... we got a lot of indie in this one. The eighth and final crusade ended in 1272.
Damn it. That's Jurassic Park.
That's what?
Fuck me. I started doing the Jurassic Park theme.